Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is November 21st, 2025, and this is my weekly market review. We're reviewing the Dow 30, that's DIA, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's take a look at these charts and see what we see. And it looks like the Dow is ready to turn around. Don't know, but what I'm seeing here is the Dow has pushed back above pivot, and on these yearly pivots, we got a doji. You know, a lot of times you say, oh, we got a doji, that thing that can turn around and start forming an evening star and all. But we've seen dojis before at the top on the Dow as it's been making its way up, and also that's why I'm not getting too excited and seeing it pushing back up above pivot. I mean, this resistance 1 level, that's in my trading plan and trading strategy, that's pretty strong when I see something like that. So that's what I see here. Let's go ahead and go down to the monthly chart and see what we see here. On this monthly chart, though, we still see red. You know, of course, we still got a red. That was kind of strange. You know, it's my charts, right? You know, we still see red at all here on this monthly chart. I guess it is right, because again, you know, looking at these two candles being closer like that, it was, yeah, forget that. We still see red. We're still above the 9-10 moving average. But we got a green red. This is kind of bearish looking, but we're still above pivot here on even on these pivots, and we're still above the 9-10 moving average. So technically, we are still in a bull market. Let's go ahead and go down to the weekly chart and see what we see there. On this weekly chart, what we see, the Dow did not come close at all to the area where I said I didn't want it to go to below, where I think this should act as, where normally I was thinking this act as demand, this big red candle right here. So it came close to it and it pushed back out. Even though this is a red candle with this wick here on this candle like this, and coming back again above a support 1 level, this green line here, you know, that's kind of like a bullish sign to me. But we are still, you know, in a downward channel here. And so be careful, be careful, be careful. But I think it might be done. We have to just kind of like wait and see what's going to actually happen here. Let's go ahead and go down to this daily noise and wrap this on up. Down to the daily noise. Daily noise. And again, you see on the daily noise where I'm kind of saying that here also. On this daily noise, what I'm seeing here is this right here. Boom. What's that, fellas? That's a bullish Harami in the right location, and all we're going to be waiting for come next week is can this thing give us a confirmation candle and turn back around and go in the other direction, you know. But we kind of like wait and see, because one of the things that is actually going to be happening here next week, look like we can open below pivot, but we got, like I said, we got to wait on Monday, or this market can end up gapping above this level, and then I'll be thinking that the market is on its way back to the upside. So be careful, be careful, be careful. But everything is looking good. It did come down here at a support 2 this week, and it bounced a couple times. It went below there and came back above there, and it ended up staying above that support 2 level. So that's a good thing. So that what we see here on this level on support with the pivots and all. So the thing come Monday, can we get back above pivot, and can we reverse this thing and start going back higher? But that's all I see at this time. This is Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you next week. Right Side Trader here. Have a good one. Bye.